Good morning, everyone, and happy Thursday. It is Thursday, December 18th, 2025. CPI numbers in today, and they were really good numbers. CPI year over year, 2.6%. Forecasted was 3.1, so really good numbers, and the markets reacted accordingly. So apparently apparently tariffs don't increase inflation. Imagine that. Dow up 250, NASDAQ up 370, and S&P up 59. So we'll have to see where the market goes after the bell rings. Hopefully, nice up day chop. Yeah, the MU earnings play needs some down movement. But either way, it looks like it's going to be a win. But yeah, MU is up 14.5%. Wish I was still holding my MU calls from last month or a couple months ago. Poor Netflix. Netflix is the only one not bouncing on my board. Just about everything's green. So definitely have a bias to the upside today. And there is the bell. Yeah, MU needs down a good 10 points would be nice. Down a good 10 points would be nice. Morning Articulate. I mean, there's so many stocks that have pushed, they're pushed through pre-market highs and pulling back to pre-market highs. I'm just going to kind of play today like I would normally with our Mighty 90 volume runner, continuation runners. Apple and Netflix coming down. VIX down to 16.35. Have to see, a lot of times you have these big up days like this. It doesn't necessarily mean things are going to still go up. So just kind of got to be careful. Sometimes they might reach exhaustion during pre-market. Dow up 340. NASDAQ up 408. S&P up 68. Today would be a day I'd like to get into a nice upside volume runner. Netflix and Apple in the red. Poor Netflix. Man, ever since that stock split, Netflix just hasn't done well. It's down to 94. See how much further it comes down. Might be a good buy situation for long-term holding. AVGO also coming down. MSTR coming down. Getting our second bar here. Microsoft pulling back to yesterday's highs. Now it's kind of gone through it. MU up, up, and away. NASDAQ coming down. Micron through highs of day. Netflix and Apple through lows of day. Coinbase lows of day. Might get long Amazon here. It's holding right at pre-market highs. Just kind of watching it, see if it'll come down a little bit more. I'm looking at the 227.5 calls here in Amazon. I'm going to put an order in at $1. 227.5 calls. Just let it sit there for a bit. NASDAQ coming down, but Amazon is not. Not seeing any big volume bars. Apple's going to be close to getting a downside volume runner. Filled at 99 cents in Amazon on this upside continuation runner. Amazon coming down through my line in the sand there. Let's see if it pops back up. Now it's coming back down now. All right, closing Amazon. Filled at 94 cents. So small loser. Could not hold that line in the sand. VIX been going straight up. And the markets of S&P, NASDAQ, lows of day. I'm watching Tesla. If it pushes up through pre-market highs, I might get a long Tesla. I'm looking at the 480 calls in Tesla as it's right at pre-market highs. I'm gonna jump in here. Filled at 615. So that was 480 calls in Tesla filled at 615 as it was pushing up through pre-market highs. Close half at 675. Yeah, 1 DTE. Amazon's still coming down. All right, Tesla's sitting right at pre-market highs. Now I want to push up. And it's coming down. Hold the line, Tesla. Hold the line. He just had a really strong bar, so Microsoft up to highs of day. Is there any mighty 90 longs right now? Don't see any. A lot of stocks giving up their pre-market push up. AVGO through lows, TSM through lows, CoreWeave through lows, Coinbase flushing. Tesla seems to be holding. That's good. Microsoft pushing up. Again, I got an order at 675 to close half my Tesla. Yeah, I was looking at Hood and looking to get long Hood here too. Both PLTR and Hood are about the exact same. SMCI is going to have a mighty 90 long. And down she comes. Tesla coming back down now. I'm going to wait for this bar. I mean, look at Amazon. Popped right back up. I would definitely be in the profits now if I had stayed in Amazon, but it came down and flushed me out. Not going to let Tesla do that. Just going to be a little more patient here. SMCI might get a big volume bar to the downside. I'm going to jump back in some Amazon on the same 227.5 calls. Trying to. Throw it 99 cents again in Amazon. Tesla coming back down. It's got a hold right there, or I'll cut it. A lot of stocks struggling at the moment to get back at the highs. Close a third of my Amazon at $1.10. Filled in Amazon. It's a good re-entry there. Close some more to $1.20. Filled at 680 to close half my Tesla. Now we're talking. Close another Tesla at 740. Filled at a 740 and filled at $1.25 to close some more Amazon. Close another Tesla at $8. Close some more Amazon at $1.35. Microsoft pushing through highs. That's what I need out of Amazon and Tesla. Push up through highs of day. Microsoft actually had a little bit of a mighty 90 short. Glad I'm not in that. Filled $1.39 to get out of some more Amazon. Get out of some more at $1.45. Nice rebound in the S&P and NASDAQ. Been in about a 20-point range. Man, what a beautiful re-entry in Amazon. Filled at $1.45 to close some more Amazon. I still have 12 contracts left. Get out some more at $1.55. Filled at $1.58 to close some more. Amazon. Close some more at $1.65. Filled at $1.67. Yeah, I think that's good enough for me. It's getting Amazon's getting a mighty 90 short right now. So I'm going to close the rest. Filled at $1.57. Out of Amazon. What a great re-entry there. You can see it's getting a mighty 90 short. So that's why I wanted to get out. So now I just need Tesla to rip up through highs. Filled at $8 in Tesla. Beautiful. What a beautiful push up to highs in Amazon. Or I'm sorry, in Tesla. I only got one Tesla left. Close it at 860. What else we got? Netflix trying to get up to highs of day. What else do we have? Tesla's struggling a bit. I think I'm just gonna close my last contract here. Not gonna be greedy. Filled at 760. two beautiful trades just wiped away my red day from Tuesday. What else? Microsoft's still chugging upward. AVGO through lows. Microsoft on a mission. NASDAQ up 380. MU coming down. That's what the butterfly needed. A little profit taking, maybe. Good out in Tesla. Good out in Amazon. Hood coming down to lows of day. Amazon looks like it does want to continue to go higher. If I was in that mighty 90 short, I would probably be closing out on this second red bar here. I had 8 contracts left, but I didn't, you never know how much of a pullback on a mighty 90 short a stock might have. So I made $1,000 on that trade, so that was good enough for me. No red and Microsoft. Boeing through highs, MU through lows. Closed out one of my 3 contracts in MU. Got 2 left. SMCI down to lows. Met at yesterday's highs. Currently not in anything. Apple just chopping. Meta starting to chop. S&P and NASDAQ coming back down. They've been in S&P's been in about a 20-point range. Just being patient here. Looking for a good setup. I haven't seen it yet. Hood through lows of day. Like to find a mighty 90 long, but don't see one. Yeah, MU, that straight down is exactly what our butterfly needed. That's why I took, it was up over 200%, so I took off one of my 3 contracts. Surprised Steve hasn't taken any off yet. Steve jumping into Tesla. Amazon could be one you want to get long where it's at right now. Tesla, they're both the same, pretty much. 20 points down in the S&P in the last 9 minutes. What else? I'm not going to take anything unless it's a really, really, really good looking setup. Which I do like Amazon, but I've already taken 1,000 out of Amazon. But if you wanted to trade something, Microsoft finally coming down. MU was quite a ways above its expected move. Be nice to see it come back right down to it. Amazon trying to pop back up. Meta as well. Meta was one pull back to yesterday's highs. You could have gotten long too. Yeah, I don't really see anything else I want to get into. I've got a really nice green day, so I'm just gonna hang out and see, sit here and twiddle my thumbs and see if we can get some delta neutral price action on this up day. Would love to see it. So I will see everybody during Power Hour. Have a good one. Peace. I'm out of here.